ladies and gentlemen, we are live and back at it again, folks. It's the Wrestling for Life Network. It's another live stream. It's NXT on a Tuesday. We got lots to talk about. We got lots to get into. Get in that chat. Click like, share, subscribe. Be a part of the family. Be a part of the shows. And let's have a fun one tonight. Make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you NXT tonight. It's going to be a fun one. Lots to talk about, lots to get into, lots of things in flux in NXT, new faces, new names, and a lot going on. And we're going to get into all of it, me and that pretty face heavy for the next couple hours as we break down all the fun stuff in wrestling. Get in that chat. Let us know what's on your wrestling mind. And if you don't know who we are, well, I'm Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. And yes, we've got the other half of the title eliminators tonight, and we're going to have new tag team champs, my guy, tonight.
New champs.
I'm speaking it into existence. We're going to have new tag team champions.
I don't know, man. I'm holding out hope.
Well, you're hoping against the hope of I'm pulling for Dark State. No way, no how, my guy. So it's OTM till I DIE.
You can't bet against Dark State right now. Dark State taking over. Dion's in a match tonight. It's going to be a good night for the Dark State. They will defend their titles. Dion will beat Miles Bourne, and they will continue to dominate NXT.
Does Miles Bourne need to show up on Monday Night Raw and figure out who it was or address who? I think it was Jason Jordan that was out there putting hands on Stephanie's posteriors and everything. Right. Getting a little handsy, a little grabby there with the authority figures.
Right, we got questions.
I heard you were looking at her.
No, you didn't.
But yeah, we've got Keanu Carver taking on Chase U, which that match over under last 5 minutes.
It's got to be under 3 minutes. I think Carver comes in with a bad attitude and absolutely knocks Andre out of his shoes.
Yeah, that'll be a squash. That'll be your speed match of the night because we had Jasper Troy win the speed title, and then we haven't seen it since then. Real integral part of the show.
Yeah, we could probably do away with that anytime soon. I'm over it.
But speaking of people who aren't over it, or aren't over us, I'll say.
Schmiegel.
Schmiegel, Gollum. The ring, one ring to hold them all.
Right.
Zach out there, National Chocolate Cake Day. Daddy is great. Give us
as a fat kid, cake is welcomed.
Absolutely. Well, and we're going to definitely get cake tonight with Jada Parker taking on Nikita Lyons.
Oh, the Amazon is back.
After her little Evolve tour, she evolved into a new Amazon.
The Amazon is taking an L tonight, but I'm happy to see her.
That were on their brief appearance for Nikita Lyons, but Eric
Hashtag Amazon, the word of the night.
Did you see any bit of the Hot Ones thing with AJ Lee and CM Punk and everything?
Pieces.
The one thing I saw going around, especially everywhere on Twitter, was to where she puts up like her top 6 like female wrestlers, her like Mount Rushmore-ish and everything, and then lets out, oh, you dated actually a few of these. Is this awkward?
Oops. Yeah, there you go. No, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I've watched a bunch of the Hot Ones, so just haven't got around to seeing the full thing of them two yet.
There you go. But Eric K. Wrestling for Life buddies. Will tonight be a great night for Nick's boy? Nope, not my boys. Not my boys. Them his boys.
I always marvel at how backwards things can get at times. Like you'll be ranting and they'll be like, KJ, knock it off. And then there's times where it's like, it's clearly not a Dark State fan.
Yes, but I think that's part of it. I think that's part of it of more of just the nice little joke and everything thrown in there. But yeah.
Nick dodging it like a bullet.
Oh, 100%. Never will be. And will Powerhouse Royce Keys make his debut?
I still think now, I think the opportunity here, maybe I'm just making it too easy, but you have Ricky and Hobbs, Royce and Ricky.
Do you put them together though, or do you keep them separate? Because then if they're put together, is it almost like that Trick Carmelo situation of do they have to go up together?
Maybe, but I think it's a good place for Hobbs to start, to come in and just be. I mean, you can bring him in on his own and be a force, but I mean, the Ricky dynamic's interesting to me.
But don't we have the new force already with Keanu Carver? So
Well,
that's
and
a
now
big
here's a
boy
battle of it
slapping
all.
meat match that needs to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, even you look, Oba moves on, Keanu comes in, and then you have Hobbs coming in. We talk about Osiris. We talk about OTM.
Yeah.
There is some tanks. We talk about skinny generic wrestler number 7. The Dove is going another way and getting tanks.
Well, even we literally have a tank in NXT. We've got Hank and Tank, and I miss them.
Tank.
Those are my boys.
Let's go.
But Kevin, what up? Randy, Sam, what up? Are you ready for Mox versus Ace Austin? They finally read all the tweets and realized that people aren't happy. Where's Ace Austin been?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Just fucking random nonsense. I love Ace Austin. I think he's outstanding. Y'all know how I feel about Moxley. I like, for everyone, like, this is someone that got Booker of the Year awards from people out there. And it's this shit. Like, this random shit is what Booker of the Year is doing right now.
Because he listens to the people. He knee-jerk reacted to people on Twitter, and he had to put Ace Austin in a match on Dynamite because people weren't happy that we haven't seen Ace Austin.
It's fucking ridiculous. Get out of here. You're wasting my time. Give me shit that matters. And John Moxley continues, what the fuck is the point of putting Ace Austin in a match with a guy that can't wrestle Ace Austin style? I want to see the best of Austin. I want to see him fucking go. Give me Austin and Swerve, or Austin and Speedball, or Austin and fucking
Fletcher.
Anybody. Yeah.
Austin and Fletcher would slap my guy.
Right? Give me those guys. Moxley's just going to find a way to make him slow, useless, and probably beat him.
Be a walking brawl. Be like with Shelton, where they start off fighting outside.
Nick got me fired up already. Not Nick, Randy. I'm blaming Randy. I blamed you. It was Randy's fault.
Oh, you normally blame me, so it's just instinctual. See, it's that knee-jerk reaction right there, like we're talking about.
Right.
But Sean, what up? In my opinion, every Tuesday has been the most consistent wrestling show. I've been saying it for now almost 2 years.
Yeah, I've said it for a while. I agreed with you last year.
Yeah. I finally swerved on it. I finally sold you on it. It's consistent. It may not be always the best show, but it's the most consistent.
Yeah, every once in a while you step on a Lego and it's like, that sucks. But for the most part, it goes pretty good. There's the odds and sods. Like, I mean, we both kind of talk about why is Chase U on the show. What are we really doing with the speed titles? What purpose do they serve? Let's just have good matches that don't involve a time limit. Even if they're quick, you don't tell us they're quick. I don't know, but they have their little things, right? But overall, it's consistently a good show. The women are booked super strong. Tag teams are booked well. So, yeah,
it has its quirks of, can I say this did not sound just fully judgmental as it's probably going to sound? NXT is what Dynamite thinks it is.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I think that's really when it comes to this.
Like, we clip that. Some people aren't going to like it, but I mean, I see where you're going with it.
Tell me how I'm wrong, though. I get everyone's going to jump to it's the developmental, all of this, but if we want to look at it, if it was its own show,
AEW,
an independent brand and everything. Oh God.
Right, that's all they're using AEW for. Oh, did you get that guy over? We'll take him now. Thank you.
When they're the farm team, they're the farm team.
That's what it is, right?
Damn you, what up, Miguel? Hashtag WFU. Yes, we're spreading the good gospel out there, and I haven't even acknowledged the people getting themselves over out there with the top 3 of Spaz, Damien, and Mega.
Yeah, so we got just under 5 minutes to go before the start of the show.
Chris, what up? AD and AZ, Mr. Stormy, Elvis Presley released the song Heartbreak Hotel.
Nice. I like
it. Cherokee George. I see Brendan on Twitch, and then you gotta read this one. You always gotta read this one.
Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back, sir.
What up, Paul? I see you. Trey, I see you. Kevin, Sean again. Nair. What's up, wrestling friends and foes? I like that as a little catchphrase.
Friends and foes. Bros and
Kevin, what up? Boats and up. Well, we've done the Step Brothers, for the members only and everything before. Right. So maybe that'll have to be, if we can coordinate it properly, that'll be our Halloween costume for 2026.
Hilarious. I definitely rock a curly wig.
Well, I'm still wearing the hat, my guy. That's still the gimmick. We still want to keep the gimmick.
Right.
Never go full Will Ferrell. Never go full Will Ferrell.
Right. Eat shit, Derek.
What?
Eat shit, Derek.
Did you touch my drum set?
It's the best.
Kyle, what up? Clay, Lewis, Sean Reed, and I think I'm at the bottom. Did I miss anybody? Is StreamYard still catching up to YouTube? Are we solid?
It looks okay at the moment. Again, it comes and goes. It's been better. So NXT, OG Dale, I think we got most everybody. Paul, good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, we're ready to go. We're getting about 3 minutes left before the start of the show. Lots going on. Don't forget, we are back all week long, but we're heading towards an early time, 1 p.m. on Saturday. We will be live. We're also live at noon on Friday. Early shows. We're going to be here for them. We're looking forward to Raw. It's going to be an insane show. It's going to be a good time. And we get it done in the afternoon, and we get to go have a Saturday night to ourselves and have a fun one. But lots coming your way. Like, share, subscribe, click that little bell. You never know when we're going to pop up.
Absolutely. Well, Sean even reminding everybody, don't forget, smash that like button. Just solo Samoan spike that, give it a good old Gunther chop. Well, and Bonkers bringing up what you were talking about I've just checked, SmackDown is on at 5 p.m. UK time, maybe way earlier for you guys in America/Canada. So like you said, we'll be here at noon o'clock Eastern.
Noon o'clock.
And that still fits with them going over there to Saudi. They're going to make that trip and all of that. And I know how you've been here for obviously way more of this UK tour, especially of the early shows you kind of mentioned as taken away from the Royal Rumble build, but has that being at a reasonable time for the audience that's going to be watching the Royal Rumble at a reasonable time, has that helped them out a little?
Yeah, it's a really interesting dynamic that kind of started big in 2025 and has bled into 2026 because they're going overseas, because they're focusing on this global market. I think it's the first time in like wrestling history that I think the American wrestling fans don't feel like the center of the universe. So, like I said, they came back from overseas. They went to Canada. They came here. They were in Montreal, Toronto. Now they're going out to Saudi. Like, they're avoiding home. And I think because of the mixed up times, and like some people are missing the shows or catching it, but because they already got it spoiled, it doesn't feel the same. So I think it does impact it. And I do think moving it around has been an interesting dynamic. I wonder if they in the future go, we're not going to air it. Maybe some spoilers get out, but we're just going to air it. You have to watch at 8 o'clock. We'll see, but I don't think they're going to change back. I think they like it, and I think they're appealing to the people that always have to stay up late to watch it. They're loving this. Our buddy Geekbox having a time.
Bonkers out there. Bringing up is going to be at 5 o'clock. It's dinner time for him. That's the thing. Is on one hand, you've got a hard pill to swallow for the U.S. audience. Pause on that. Of hey, I'm not the center of attention all the time.
Yeah.
And then you've got the UK, the European, the international audience that's finally daddy's spending time with me. Yeah. Of now I can watch this at a reasonable time.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the fans overseas haven't really missed a beat so much of like where they're loving it. They're selling out everywhere they go. They sold almost 16,000 seats to Toronto on last night for Monday. So again, they're doing extremely well internationally. And I think the IWC, that internet audience, is so very pro-American. It's a lot of times you see it out there where people are, I'm just not into it. Da da da. I think a lot of it is home base because it's all over the place for us. We're creatures of habit, and I think sometimes it just takes the focus away a little bit. And I mean that's my concern with Rumble, but Rumble's building up really fast.
Well, speaking of really fast, I got the Netflix logo disappear very fast.
Well,
we might be synced up right out the gate then.
Done.
Dun. As Ken's letting us know now. Sabres Leafs, Sabres 3, Leafs 2, and the first.
Fucking Sabres are the bane of our existence. Not that we're playing great at all right now. That forever blinked.
Yeah.
But yeah, are we in Buffalo tonight?
That I can't answer as I got it together.
Folks, you can sync up at home and watch with us as NXT kicks off. Crowd shot, bringing us in. We'll see what they have for us tonight. That belt still hangs above the ring.
Been hanging there all month.
All month. Oba just left it behind, so.
Well, it's interesting when they're kicking off with Joe Hendry. Because they're not at Full Sail, they're at the Performance Center or something like that, right? They're in Florida, I know that. So when they don't change their base of operations, Joe Hendry attacked backstage.
Oh, by the Vanity Fair.
Vanity Project.
Vanity Fair.
By Jonathan Taylor Thomas and the Co.
So is this match not going to happen? And what in the tablecloth are you wearing tonight, Ava?
Hey, don't knock her. I mean, with who she's out there with the Vanity Project, she looks like she's the most senior person there. She's the head cashier at an American Eagle, my guy.
Right.
You put some respect on her name.
Oh, Tony D being escorted in by security. So, folks, the opening match has not started.
No, but how do you sit there and, as Saints is on commentary, but how do you have Jackson Drake sitting there holding a chair and just that's fine? Like, you clearly took the man out.
Yeah.
Did you just somehow wake up of amnesia and have me holding a chair?
Right. As this show starts off a little chaotically, you got Joe down right away. You got Chaos in the back. Tony D's being escorted in, and Ricky's on commentary. Welcome to NXT tonight.
Niners, after your kind of vein there. That's the hostess, not the manager.
I love it.
Lindsay, what up? Damian, Tony D. Did Tony D orchestrate the hit?
No.
He's been flown around. You know, what is Tony D's true motivation right now? I'm not saying I don't like the gimmick. I'm trying to figure out what he's truly after here. He's the man of mystery right now.
Well, I mean, we talked about, I know you had issues with Dark State not really being clear about their mission. Tony D has left it very blank. I know that as we are getting blinking lights.
Oh, speaking of Dark State, you see, they did the Joe Hendry. You did the goddamn Joe Hendry with them. You said their name and they appeared.
Let's go.
So we're kicking off with the tag
match. So Joe's match just gets bypassed and the tag match gets sent out, I guess, early.
Yeah. Well, are they gonna?
This will be a title change.
Yes, it will.
Not this match. Not here. Not now.
Shake things up, my guy. We've already started off chaotic. Let's make it a little bit more.
OTM. You talk about a fucking lost team. OTM's going to be the guys.
You're telling me though that if you looked at the size of those two guys, and we even talked about this, the size of those two guys, they're not better of a tag team than Tozawa and Otis.
Whoa, that's again. Look what Tozawa had to
say.
They're
the number one contenders. Don't sit there and
earned it. And what does that have to do with this?
Because those are two fucking beasts. Those are two young lions coming out right now.
They're the group that effectively got left in the dust by Jada Parker. They have been ineffective since they've been around here. Ineffective. You heard me.
Ineffective.
Ineffective. You heard me.
I heard you.
I chose un.
But folks, let us know who you got for this match. I think the poll might be up or going
up.
It
is up.
Of Dark State or OTM. Basically, do you agree with KJ or do you agree with me? Whose side are you on? Who's in the divorce? Whose side are you? Who are you staying over with on the weekend?
Right.
So the tag team for Dark State is Sugar and Osiris.
Two great wrestlers.
Does Cutler, is he just the Wheeler Yuta or the Daniel Garcia of Dark State?
A little bit. He's the little bit of the fourth duck, and his don't all quack. So yeah, Cutler's a little bit down the depth chart in this group. But they have kind of used the Freebird world. We've seen Dion and Osiris defend the titles. I like this. I like Dark State. I like Sugar a lot. I like both Sugar and Osiris much better than the gentleman on the other side of the ring. So let's go. Who?
Bronco
Lima.
Yes. And then Lucian Prince. And he just took that man out. He hit that man with a headbutt lariat. That man headbutted the shit out of him.
Oh, it takes me back to when I went to school with a young Bronco. Yeah,
we know a lot of Broncos. Did you go to school with a sugar? Sugar. Oh, honey.
Look at our big boys.
Yeah, I remember my graduating class that Osiris was valedictorian.
Hey, Osiris is a name. I get that one's closer. Drop the O. We got Cyrus for good. It's close. Bronco.
OJ Simpson, big OJ Simpson. Maybe he's from Denver. You don't know.
Right.
They're just running through Dark State right now.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, you have a team of two guys that are the same size as Osiris, and Sugar's just, literally the little sugar cube in between.
He can go, though. But Dark State regrouping. OTM actually getting cheered by the crowd. I think they're piping
and no Dion out there with Dark State. Just Dion's the three of them.
Yeah, Dion's got a match later, so he hung back.
Oh, he can be out there for his boys?
No, he's got a match.
He's not in the match. He's not in the match. So why would he need to get physical, my guy?
What do you mean? You don't want to be a ringside.
What would have compromised this man of having a match later?
Cutler. He has faith in Cutler to do the job. Hank and Tank watching on.
I got more faith in Byron Cutler out here than I do in Cutler James out there. Due to more clues, new ladder physics, fire extinguisher is a weapon. We are getting improvements to triple threat matches. Bro, the 2K26 news has caused a lot of people
it won't stop
to crash out and be of varying minds and opinions on this. Of Triple H being on the cover. So boy, howdy, it's broken the fucking fan base.
It's good. I like it. Fuck them all.
It's not even the base, like the base cover. Like we're gangbanging on limited edition shit and everything, alternative editions.
I like Triple H. I like the cover. Tough break.
I've just seen so many people. He played no part. He was just a fucking mid job jabroni in the Attitude Era. Fuck is we doing out here? He played no part in that.
I hear Brian Last say that shit all the time, gangbanging on trips. But listen, if you watched a big chunk of that time period, there's guys like Mankind, The Rock, that get nowhere near over without a guy like Triple H to be there to do the job. He put a lot of fucking guys over. He paid his dues. He ate shit for the curtain call. And then again, I don't give a fuck. People can hate all they want. He snagged the boss's wife. He snagged the boss's job. He is fucking cruising to the sunset. So people can be hateful all they fucking want. He's one of my goats, and I think he's played his chess pieces very well. He ran shit.
5-time champ in that whole era, but didn't play a big part or anything like that. Just saying, just 5-time.
Again, if it was true about the rumors about he always put himself first and da-da-da-da, which he probably did in a lot of ways because they all did, but he's not the guy with 14 championships or 15 championships. He got 5 because he put so many other guys over.
Well, just the whole DX thing of what it contributed to the Attitude Era, but we're getting sidetracked as I got Osiris taking Bronco in the corner, drop kick from Sugar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, give him credit. And that whole let's go invade CNN was great shit.
Well, in WCW, that was the first one with the tank when it was really just a Jeep with some PVC plate. Spaz with a $10 super chat. You read this one.
What up, Spurs? I love the little things. The first match didn't happen. The second match went early. So Dark State are still lacing boots and tightening braces on the way to the ring. Again, the devil is in the details. So OTM is in control, as I believe we are either going to or coming back from a break.
They just went to commercial break of my guys mollywopping your guys, of literally teabagging them on the ropes, just throwing up, celebrating as they just whooped this man's ass. As that's how they went to commercial break right now.
I got Sugar giving the boys a pep talk and Osiris back into the ring. I believe, is this Bronco?
Yes, Bronco is the one with the top. Lima Delta is the one with the trunks.
All right. Bronco shirts, Lima skin. Got you.
Whoa, now. But shout out Spaz. Thank you for the $10 super chat.
Yes. Let's go.
Darkseid still lacing boots and tightening braces on the way to the ring. That is actually a true point of I was halfway gonna I was gonna try and take it as a fucking pot at shot at Darkseid, but as they were literally they didn't know they had to go, so they're literally like throwing their boots on as they're walking down the ramp and everything.
Right.
Like,
and again, if they do lose, if you get your wish and they drop, right, they have an excuse. Let's build in
excuses, but they're so great, they're so dominant. Right. But no, that is a great point by Spaz of it's the little things, and that's what at times, especially NXT's done really well of the little nuanced shit.
Right. Big drop.
I say that though for every time they'll do something that's minutia, they'll do something that's the bees.
What is OTM's point right now, Nick? Like, what is their goals? What is OTM?
Be tag team champions. What do you mean? What are their goals?
So when Darkseid wanted to be tag team champions,
they're not a whole faction, my guy. They're not trying to be anarchists. They're not trying to be out there and take over and have this whole spooky badook gimmick behind it and everything.
The Miss Barker bust tonight. Beep, beep. We'll see. We'll see.
You can't tell me that a whole faction that comes out of the crowd and everything, all masked up and it had sit there and vignettes and segments and interruptions and everything beforehand, shouldn't have some sort of direct motive.
They've actually had several promos with their direct motive, and not only do they offered their direct motive several times, but they've accomplished some of their goals, like being tag team champions twice. Two-time tag team champions, my guy. They are not only walking the walk, they're talking the talk. And I don't get the problem. I think they're fucking killing it.
I like pieces. I don't like the whole.
Pause on all of that. Oh, hello.
Hello, Moto. KJ, I'm with you on Triple H. What did I set off like your Alexa or something right now?
What was that? Okay. Shut the dog.
You did a thing. I didn't do a thing. And if you ain't down with that, KJ got 2 words for you. Like and subscribe.
As Osiris on Broncos back. Sugar in. Nice move. Come on. Gotta give him up.
Cutter, 1, 2. 2 count. Groovy, what up? I'll admit it's been a good match.
Thank you.
They can wrestle. I don't like the fucking gimmick.
What? Show up, kick ass, and win?
No. Be spooky and be weird.
They're not spooky. They're mad that they weren't getting fucking time, so they demanded time, and they got time. Now they got.
No one knew who they were beforehand.
We knew some of them.
No, we knew one guy because we knew some of them because we do this, and we knew one guy because he was out there in their little tournament that went nowhere.
Well, he liked to.
And he was the guy with the sweater vest. He was Byron Saxton. He was
Carlton.
David Otunga.
He was Carlton for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Dragon screw by Sugar, and in comes Osiris.
Osiris over the top misses.
Osiris got some hops for a big man. Nice spot there.
Well, he's athletic as hell. He's again. This is the super interesting thing if you really want to look at it. AEW hires a lot of guys who have just been independent wrestlers. WWE ends up getting a double cross body spot, getting a lot of people that are former athletes, like Osiris, former Syracuse football player, and everything, and they become wrestlers. Versus they were independent wrestlers and they've been around and they did, the tours and everything. Like that's what made Black and Gold special because it was Ring of Honor, guys, WWE.
For sure. Nice move. Oh,
punch that man out.
This match is actually better than I anticipated. As much as I defend Darkseid, I was not expecting much out of this match.
See, I think we're finding a mutual peace right now. A mutual agreement here. I'm like, you know what? I think your barbecue was a little good. My barbecue was a little good too. Oh, that man, he just slammed one man onto another man.
Road.
Stupid, sexy Rhea pin.
Yeah, Osiris had enough of that. Sugar's good. Sugar is like Bibbin's little brother.
He's if Bivens had talent and hair, and got bitches.
I mean, it's towel, hair, and bitches.
Clip that. Send that to Bivens on his recovery bed.
What's happening here?
Hank and Tank going after Swipe Right.
Oh, good. Go get him.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck out of this match.
But still,
boo.
Oh, because they were coming out to get involved.
Shit.
Boo. No, bullshit. That wasn't even half a count. That man, you watch that back. That man didn't have his shoulders down for even half a fucking second.
He got him. He didn't get his
and Sugar missed the goddamn rope spot. That was a botch in a fucking 3/4 London right there. He
tried to cheat, but he didn't even need to cheat. He won anyway.
The ref didn't even count 3. He counted 1.5 and just said, ring the fucking bell.
Now we got a brouhaha.
I'm on a brouhaha for this. Are we going to get another multi-team ladder match to go with a multi-person ladder match?
Oh, wait, we got more company.
The Cullen, who are heels. So we're having the heels attack the heels. We're having the same gimmick attack the old gimmick of... I'm so confused as to what's going on, but I know OTN got screwed.
The culling was something completely different. It still doesn't work. So the culling stepping up, everybody going after everybody.
It's almost like there's no authority figure or no one to really hold court, no director of personnel or anything. What's Santino's title in TNA?
When you let a child run the show. This is what happens when a child runs the show. Oh, we're in the back.
And we have a Callie Armstrong sighting finally. Thank you.
Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yum, yum.
What are you trying to remix it
yum,
there?
Yum.
The yum yum overload.
Fat man scoop, Crooked Clan. Fat man scoop, Crooked Clan.
Right. The Amazon is back.
But she's the most insufferable human being.
She's horrible. She is so bad.
She makes Blake Monroe look like completely like breaks character with all of this. Oh, like, sweetheart, you are doing way too much right now.
Just cast her as like there should be soap operas out there casting this woman, because that's where her acting is soap opera. It's not working at all.
Max.
Opera.
She is like the epitome of I'm an influencer. I'm all natural when I look like a fucking Barbie doll. Yeah.
Nikita the Saint. But still, the Amazon's back.
Right. I can't take this show tonight. You took away Joe Hendry, you screwed OTM, and now we had to suffer through whatever that was with Nikita Lyons.
Right. Facts. Too funny.
So thanks, wrestlers. We'll put that one back in the oven. It ain't done yet. Spaz with $10. You want to read it?
Sure. I'm halfway with Nick. I'm halfway there, living on a prayer. I don't care about them as characters at all, but they are great to watch in the ring after the ding. Pause. But every faction motivations just cover that the numbers game works. Yeah, to an extent. But I mean, again, I think their story was good. I liked when they were doing the selfie videos, which they still do from time to time, when they're in the parking lot and they all took a turn yelling at the camera like Wu-Tang. I thought it was good shit. I thought it was really good. Especially Sugar. Sugar really stood out. Dion's a better talker than I expected. But I just, this idea that these are guys that couldn't crack the roster, said, fuck it, we're going to just do it on our own. We're going to take over. We're going to demand our spot, and they have.
But I mean, they had just gotten on the roster. Like, there wasn't too much resistance that they needed to crack through.
Well,
like, it's not like he had been kept down.
They had been. That's the backstage politics, Nick, that we don't even know about.
That's again the backstage politics. That's why Ava stays in position every time. It's she runs for the GM position vote. It's always a stuffed ballot out there.
Right. Just they did botch the pin in a sense that it
They
looked
fucked that up.
it wasn't bad. No, the pin itself was fine. All I noticed was Sugar wanted to cheat, wanted to get his feet on the ropes and missed. He was too short. But it just looked like he got a higher up on the roll up. So I'm okay. It's okay. It wasn't that bad.
He missed that. They missed the shoulders. I don't even know if the shoulders were ever down, to be honest,
down, bro.
And that ref counted all of a 1.5 count and then just said ring for the fucking bell. They fucked that on 3 different levels. They screwed that all the way up.
Wait, why did they? Was the third one about the bell?
The ref didn't ever actually count a full 3 count. He counted 1.5, and then he did 1 and then swung his arm calling for the bell.
He counted 1 and then called for the bell. There's no fucking way.
Watch it back, my guy.
No way.
If that's the thing that hangs you up on this, outside of they fucked the cheating portion of it.
Did the ref only count 1? I missed it.
And the man never even had his shoulders ever truly down. He was just had his middle of his back down at best.
Middle of his back.
That was all of the not good.
How do you get the middle of your back down without having your shoulders down?
You do this.
I'm not pinned.
Exactly. Well, there's the old Bill Watts story of, I'm going to have, the hunchback gimmicks and everything so they can never be pinned because they got the fucking Quasimodo shit.
Right. Yeah. This is unfair. It's like they heard KJ say last night, they need tag teams. Again, they do need tag teams. It's funny how it worked out, Nick. But again, I think they're trying to kind of rebuild the NXT tag team division a little bit. OTM with a really good showing. They're athletic. They're strong. They got some good tandem offense. I still don't know much about them. And I don't remember the Reggie stuff. I'm sorry. It went away. So they need.
Oh, don't worry. I forgot about Scripps too.
Scripps as well. So we'll see. The culling finally doing something. Now, Nico Vance is a killer. And Sean Spears is a vet. I don't give a fuck about Vanity Project yet. Maybe because they're like the Lost Boys. Like I'm looking for Peter Pan when they come out. What is happening? Like they're children.
They look so young. They're
children.
You are a child.
They're children. Shut up, Boomer. But that's what it's like. Like they're kids.
But did Monday Night Raw, did last night show you that WWE has a tag team issue of they need to do more with it? The Usos haven't defended the titles or anything, haven't been involved in anything with the tag teams since they won it. Of NXT, now at least we've got just every team's involved. We're just resetting everything. I think NXT is in that hard reset because so many people, they had that one literal culling. Hey, I didn't miss Jada Parker coming out for the first time.
I'm happy for you on this one.
Hi, Miss Parker.
Hi, Miss Parker. Jada back,
and I don't even know.
We are in the Jada push season, I believe.
Oh, for sure. Well, again, you had Jordan go up, you've had this person, that person go up, and everything. So now she's going to be that next in the line to probably have a run with the title.
Right. I think Jada Parker's an absolute star. I know you're such a big fan as well. She feels like somebody that just has it. Speaking of somebody like that.
No, someone who had it, lost it, and can't find it.
The Amazon is back, folks.
She was like, it's so funny, too. And again, this is proof positive. We've been here for the long time with NXT. We've been through, damn near, I think we definitely weren't at the back end of Black and Gold. We were at the 2.0. 2.0. We've been through there and the reinvention and the white and gold and all of that. There was a point to where Nikita Lyons was the top woman in NXT, if not one of the top women in wrestling, allegedly. And how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. Prospect wise, we really thought she was going to be something, had a look, had an attitude. We know she's actually thinned out quite a bit by the looks of it. Am I crazy?
I don't know.
Yo, she
maybe in the top. I don't know about the back, but she's out here like a fucking Mortal Kombat character, my guy.
She's
like,
less yammy.
You took like 2 kickboxing classes, bitch. Like, stop acting like because
she came
you
in
did some
as
hot yoga, all of a sudden you're in MMA.
That's she loves posting that fighting stuff. So she again trained in
Lola
martial
Vice
arts.
would knock her the fuck out.
She was also Lola Vice would fuck her shit up.
Exactly.
Right, but she's like a pop star that didn't work out. She's a mixed martial artist that didn't work out. She's becoming a wrestler that might not work out.
What's the theme there? Didn't work out. Didn't work out.
So we'll see. Again, there was once upon a time where she came in and she was just captivating. She was a good-looking girl. Had a kind of crazy moveset, but got hurt. Came back with a new kind of gimmicky attitude. Got hurt again. Came back with another attitude. So this is different. She looks different. I'm not crazy. And again, a very good start to this match, which I was surprised with.
Right, but no, AR1, what up? And MBB agreeing with you,
right.
Just to make sure, just to help you confirm that you're not crazy. Right. I don't hear voices.
She yammed down.
But there were. That's what you do in a snowstorm. You yam down. You yam down.
Oh, shit. Like Jada thicker than Nikita now.
Oh, well, for sure.
I don't think that was the case
here. Anna Jay, who might be on her way, hey, what do you say, is thicker than Nikita now. Well, there was a point, though, if you remember, to where Nikita Lyons and Zoe Starks were the top 2 in NXT when it comes to women wrestling.
Yeah, facts. Spin kick.
If she wins this, I'm walking off.
Dude, if she wins, I'm going to sell these so hard.
Go ahead. You can have it. You can have full screen and everything because I'm going to just be out of here. I'll catch you in like 10 minutes.
Right. No, there's no way she wins this. But she looks different, dude.
Well, what the fuck was that?
That was the Cena punch. Never watched Cena?
Missed by a mile.
She's going to have to work on not having so much air between her strikes. Like, stop swinging for fucking nothing.
You think that normally when you're good at, like, when you do combat sports and you actually hit people, you'd have to have a harder time pulling back. Versus
I think
when you fake that you do that, Steven Seagal, that you can actually hit people.
Oh, she did the splits. She's not even wearing a knee brace anymore.
No, it's on her crotch.
Yeah. Dude, that's so weird because I'm in the same boat. That's shout out to the super chat we'll get to in a second. I read that and I thought that's weird. Was she Canadian?
I didn't even. You can have this then.
Nick's out here. All the laces were in. The laces were in. Einhorn is Finkel. I love that shit. Let's go.
Finkel is Einhorn. Finkel is Einhorn.
Finkel is Einhorn.
The one clip that I always remember from the Ace Ventura movies is the fucking Slinky on the steps and everything. Oh, so close.
Shoulders weren't down. Ain't that serious?
That's how a pinfall happens, my guy. Like, what are we doing out here? This is the fucking catch is timed, amplified out there. Right. I pictured Brandon Cooks out there in that situation.
Oh, Nick caught the bus.
Yes, finally. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks of every time.
I just assume you like to have your Jada time alone. It's almost on purpose.
Angles.
I would rather not be around people when this happens.
I bet the neighbors know my name.
This is it's actually not a bad match, really. Let's be straight up. It's a good match. Like, back and forth, no real botches. Good, 2 strong competitive ladies. A couple kind of airy punches, but I think that's like a rookie cautious thing of, Nikita's afraid to
rookie. 3-4-year-old rookie.
She's the oldest rookie going. I
don't know. She's the most veteran in this match.
She's been here for 5 years, had 3 matches. She's still a fucking rookie.
Ain't no such thing as halfway rookie.
Like, come on, let's be real. She can't get out of there. Absolutely.
That's why she went to Evolve.
How many matches? Like Nikita Lyons have what 12 matches that we know of? Maybe
in 5 years.
Jada with the finish, and it's
Thank God.
over. Nikita almost fall over her top. Apparently, she didn't downsize that when she downsized the rest of herself.
But even Jada's whole theme out there, Miss Parker, Miss Parker, it's a bop to
shit,
itself,
bro. They got something with Jada Parker. They really do. I think she's set to be one of the next NXT champions. I think at some point we're definitely going to see her, move on. But I think there's an absolute star here. But Blake Monroe from home?
You were already backstage. What? My voice just got really high for no reason there. Don't judge me on that. But she was already backstage. She literally confronted Nikita Lyons. We had that terrible segment earlier. How the fuck you go from then to now you're at home and already in blouses?
You are right. Blake was in the locker room, correct?
Yes.
That is
what was this?
Funny.
Are we time traveling?
What are we doing? That is funny. Now we talk about other companies and their production moments. That's an interesting one by the Fed of like, oh, we didn't edit that in the right order.
that is a faux pas, my guy. Say faux pas, and the French luchador appears.
The Frucha's here.
The Fruchador. Viva la Fruchador. Well, have you seen I believe it's Ricky Sosa of his whole entrance? Sosa. Bang. Yeah. That's been going around like in wildfire of I haven't watched a lick of this man's matches, but I've seen everybody share that entrance and say major companies just hire this man just for this.
Right. Yeah, 100%, man. As I got Lexus King talking to Tavian Heights, as Stax is there, a bunch of people are just hanging around. But this hop along Lexus is interesting for me.
Well, he's hopping along to stay along to get along. He's hoping to just stay on instead of being bygone.
This fight looks like a terrible decision from Lexus' standpoint. Like, why are you picking a fight with that guy?
Lexus looks like every douchebag at a fucking frat house. You've got this Ed Hardy ass looking shirt on and everything with a cowboy and the fucking riffraff facial hair. Like, what are you, my guy? What is your gimmick? What are you like I said, I think at this point he's hanging on to stay on because I don't know how much longer till we might see Brian Pillman Jr. in TNA.
I don't know how they're going to spin it, but they kind of got to, I think, get away. And I think the problem we've had we just joked about Nikita Lyons being like the old rookie. I don't know if that happens in baseball as much or in football, but sometimes like you'd sign a European guy who's like, you'd sign like a European player that would come over like 27 years old and get rookie of the year. You're like, he'd been playing over in Europe for a decade. What do you mean rookie? But
this is you just applying the hockey and the football, the European football, the soccer.
Yeah, right. You're just drafting from Lithuania. But back to the point. Lexus is like that. Like Lexus feels like a rookie who's been here forever. And I still think he struggled. Just kind of who are you? Be that guy. Because whatever you're trying to be isn't quite getting over.
But I don't know if they were going to let him be him. Is him, and I don't know the man, and I don't know if he said anything opposed to whether he wants to really take that kind of thing and run with it. But there were glimpses of point where they were doing kind of the loose cannon-y thing of you could get around there, and even if, like, we know Braun Breaker is a Steiner, but he's still called Braun Breaker. If you want to still be called Lexus King, so you're not Brian Pillman Jr., but you want to do a gimmick kind of close to that, that works a lot better than Riff Raff Conway Twitty.
Yeah, again, like you said, we're not quite sure who this guy wants to be. Like, it's just you're a young guy. There's got to be something you can tap into. Like shave your face proper, because that's all we talk about is your etched on AI fucking
All you
facial
gotta do
hair.
is just go this. You can still hide the chin strap shit, my guy.
Yeah, like there's a way around it. Like I just again, and if you're gonna get in a match with a guy like Tavion, you better bring your A game in and show that you can hang with Tavion. Tavion ain't fucking around right now.
Is it funny though that Tavion's really kind of been more in the prominence in like the last year or so, and he's already leapfrogged Lexus?
Oh yeah, there's several people. How many people have leapfrogged Lexus? Lexus, like I said, is becoming furniture. He's turning into the fucking Dolph Ziggler of
Wallpaper.
NXT. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, again, we'll see where it goes. Riff Raff reference is hilarious. I'm only paid in jewels. Let's go.
Chair out there trying to take shots. Lexus is Nick 15 years ago.
Oh, I don't even get it. Did you use
No, I was very much more of.
Did you have the chin strap?
Around the, no, it's been full beard the whole time. It's even like I shaved the head initially because I knew I was going bald. I'm trying to think 15 years ago. I definitely wasn't the fucking weird chin strap or anything. No. I've never been that way. I've never even been like the mustache guy. Have you ever been just the mustache guy?
I couldn't. I'd look ridiculous. No, it's too stupid.
My dad was just the mustache guy. He was the very stereotypical like 80s, 90s cop.
Yeah.
You know, just the mustache and everything. So I couldn't do it. I had to be the anti-authority. Going to beard was anti-authority.
Right, my grandfather was very military, so he was like to the day he died, he was smooth faced all the time, like always. Like wake up and just shave. Like he was always smooth faced. And then my dad was that 80s mustache. It was fucking hilarious. I love the fucking jokes.
We have the elegance brand. Anthony, eat your heart out. Ringsider Anthony, where are you? We've got the Elegance brand, which, by the way, breaking news. Did you know that the guy that's already been on the first 2 episodes, Mr. Elegance, has signed with TNA?
I did not. I mean, I assumed. But
exactly. Yeah. They had to make an announcement, that groundbreaking, earth-shattering announcement that Mr. Elegance has signed with TNA.
Well, is it true they did the switcheroo, right? They did like before they had like a fat guy, and then like they replaced him with Mr. Elegance like 2 weeks later of like the makeover.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care. I don't care. Yes or no.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ask.
All bad. You go find out the answers to your own question.
Yeah.
But we've got the Elegance brand. Yeah, so they're hyping up because we've got still with the NXT challenges for the Knockouts title. Zarya backstage. But is that interesting that they're... How much do you really feel that TNA's separate unto itself a bit, I will admit, of visa issues aside, weather issues aside, fucking... Oh, hi. Spastic Squirrel Thea Hill. It took me a fucking minute to recognize you out there with the fucking Daisy Duke haircut. You know, the Farrah Fawcett. She out there and got the Farrah Fawcett. Oh. So looks like we're going to be getting a fight between Thea and Zarya. But it's interesting that TNA is still a little heavy on the NXT talent. Sorry, thank you. We've all noticed. Glad you're, here at the party, but we've all noticed. And beyond even that, I'm not going to go full into that whole route. She's a super talented wrestler. Remember, she was out there, hyped up with her whole debut and everything. She's somebody that you could see maybe by the end of 2026, her and Solo split up, and then you get of a Zarya kind of singles run, maybe a heel run in NXT, and she ends up a world champion as Ethan Page and Saints confronting Miles Bourne before his match. So we still got a whole hour. I was like, wait, do we just, Are we still just skipping past the Joe Hendry match? Or are we gonna, circumvent it? But that's really interesting. They did like almost the angel and the devil, but both were the devil a little bit with Ethan and Ricky on Miles Bourne. And then they like both still are like cool with each other after the fact. So I wonder what they're doing with that. They were intentionally trying to hype up and get some aggression out of Miles Bourne as we're getting Dion versus Miles. So see, this is where KJ needed to take his pause and go and, light the candles and everything. But yeah, Dion versus Miles. And this might legitimately be your outside of your Saints and your Ethans and your Keanu's, and I'm trying to make it worthwhile. But this might be in the next couple of years here, kind of your NXT main event scene of now that you've had Trick, Oba, and Javon all leave. That main event scene is wide open right now. But I am in commercial break right now, folks. Dion is still a creator as a wee bit. He is a little David Otunga, a little bit. He surprised me. I know KJ mentioned it, of his ability on the microphone. I still wouldn't say he's super great, but he's not one of those of don't talk. And his in ring is still he's a guy that can for sure go. And I'm surprised. I'm really intrigued with how they've kind of gotten behind Miles Bourne, especially the back end of 2025. I wonder if 2026 is kind of the year of Miles Bourne, to where they maybe kind of get behind him, like even more to an extent, if I can say that, to where he ends up an actual world champ. He's kind of the face that runs the place for a bit. Yes, Spaz, don't worry. I get 2 Dark State matches. Dub State, no, we're gonna get their dubstep. My guy, they already screwed over OTM, and Miles Bourne is winning this match. Because, let me look this up real quick. Because I'm trying to think of, we've already got Saints, I believe, who is qualified. Is it even for a pay-per-view? Let me see. I want to see who's qualified. But yeah, fact checkers, if you can let me know who's qualified before I can, let me know. But I know we've already kind of had half this kind of situation happen. So trying to shit. All right. Fact checkers, if you can let me know. If I was trying to Google it and it was, taking too long for my liking, but if you can let me know who's the other half of this that's qualified, I'm sure KJ will come in and let me know. But we've already got half the matches qualified for this. I know, like I said, I know at least Ricky Saints is in it. Keanu, I think, is just going to smosh Oba, Andre Chase. Christ almighty. I don't know what we're going to do with Jackson Drake and Joe Hendry. Are they going to do Tony gets involved in the match, Tony replaces Joe Hendry? Because if Joe Hendry was in that match, he to me feels like an odds-on favorite to kind of leave with the title. Rip Fia versus Arya. Oh, is it not happening? Is Drake versus Hendry the main event? I don't know. Ooh. Why would you do that in the main event? Joe Hendry, that would be why you would do that in the main event. To have a reveal, you'd probably have something with the Tony D or something like that, and it would be, maybe that's why you do it. Yeah, that's interesting, but that's not a bad shout then if they started off the show and then, use that to hook to the back end. Tony D looking like Marty Scurll with this hairstyle. No, not at all. Of that man's actually got a full beard. Trust me, that man's got an equivalent size beard to myself. I'm a little jealous of how he styled it, but I get the little top knot and everything. But I still don't even know who's fully even gotten to Tony, who's kind of pulled him when the last time we really saw Tony or even heard from Tony outside of him just showing up and just staring or taking out people, um, was when he was at, their faux Italian restaurant and somebody walked up to the table. And we thought that might have been the end of Tony D. Of they just took that man out. But we don't know who's converted him, of who does number 2 work for. Or as we got swipe right talking to Ava. Again, this looks like a boy band talking to your Target cosmetics manager. I want to give Ava all the credit because I wanted to get behind her. I don't want to fully just hate the woman. I feel like she halfway honestly kind of fits for NXT, if that makes any bit of sense. But this just looks. Did they just announce someone for the ladder match? Did I miss something there? As I got Miles Bourne coming out. But yeah, there is definitely a youth movement on NXT, and they're all youths. If anyone gets that Kid My Cousin Vinny joke, I'll be surprised. Oh boy, I shouldn't have clicked on you, MGB. These guys are creator wrestlers modeled after Ken from Barbie. No, it's the brothers. It's from Boy Meets World and Tool Time. It's all the secondary brothers, not the main character brother, but the secondary brother. That's who they're all based off of. A wee bit. And I swear Jackson Drake's just like fucking Ben 10 or something. It's the hostess Ava and rejected Kens. I still think they look like they're all just going to break out that little blue glow stick thing and, hi, I'm Jackson Drake and welcome to the Disney Channel. Could there be a point 3 ninjas? I watched such a funny video or a little conspiracy theory on the 3 ninjas earlier today of how the bullies and everybody in the start of the movie are wearing the same at the end of the movie, even though it's taking place a couple days later, as Dion just unintentionally looks like elbowed the shit out of Miles. But yeah, NXT at times, the backstage segments have become, hi, I'm Ava Rain, and welcome to the Disney Channel. Drake just in the ladder match? Is that what they announced? I heard someone in the ladder match, and it felt like she was saying and someone else too. But I could be wrong. Dale, yes, we know. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Dion, so we've still got Tavion versus Lexus King tonight. And if we're not getting Joe Hendry versus Jackson Drake, then this is the last of the announced matches that I know of. Yeah, because we already had the tag match. We've got Keanu Carver versus Andre Chase, which there's no way in hell that lasts anywhere near 5 minutes. That'll be over in 3 minutes. That's the speed title's gonna be a fucking Iron Man match compared to that. Drake in the ladder match, and if Joe is cleared, he's in the ladder match as well. Thank you, AR1. Thank you. Not gonna lie, on a side note, I feel like Julia too. I'm getting into all of that. Again, I ain't worried about who being with who or anything, and I don't know why you be too. Jackson Drake and Joe Hendry are both in the ladder match. If Joe Hendry is cleared to compete, well, the man who's been cleared to debate what?
Well, what you read makes no sense. I beat up dude. My punishment is I get to advance to the next round.
I don't even work there. I just report what happens there, my guy, or read off what happens.
Fair enough.
I mean, we were out here already arguing about how the maitre d's calling, shots and everything.
What are you wearing? Honestly, someone said she needed she a two bagger.
Whoa, no, don't you? No, that's aggressive.
I apologize.
She's got a stiff upper lip, my guy. She
does.
But Miles Bourne, taking on Leon, of how you feeling, and interesting of Ethan Page and Ricky Saints almost come together to fire up Miles Bourne.
Yeah, like I guess just rah, like you can do it.
Rah, shoot. But they even said it's amazing how he gets fired up when he has, but like they seem fine working together to fire this man up, even though they're supposed to hate each other.
I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend, maybe. I don't know.
Well, is Ethan coming out right now? But do you know, because I tried to find out and couldn't do it quickly, of who else is the other half of the ladder match for the NXT title? Who's else won the other half of the title eliminators?
That's a really good question, Nick, and you're testing my short-term memory, which is just
don't worry, trust me, I tested it mine publicly and was hoping I mentioned it and while you were on your pause and that you might have heard me in the ethos mythos and everything, but I know Ricky Saints is involved just because it's Ricky Saints.
Let's see, Shiloh.
Oh, well, yeah, that was that. And who?
Sean Legacy.
Okay, so that's the other two because it's Saints, Shiloh, Sean Legacy, and then we're getting a 3 decided here. So I guess, but we're going to go from 6 to 7 if Joe Hendry is medically cleared.
Yeah, okay. I don't love it, but again, when the person in charge is a child, we get childish decisions.
Well, we're going money in the bank rules out here. I mean, think about it. We're already deciding, the title off of a ladder match instead of, at least it's not a tournament or anything. We've seen enough of those. So,
right. Miles goes for a pin. Decent match.
Right. As we are in commercial, I'm taking Miles. I assume you're taking Dion.
Yes, for sure.
Dark State Dominance.
Dark State Dominance. They won already tonight.
Let's see if we miss.
Is anybody interested in Kenny Omega versus Rocky Romero? No. Nick?
No, because I know who's winning and I've seen that match. And at this point, that's not even going to be a good Kenny match.
No, it's, again, I mean, I get it. They're trying to still tell this Kenny Omega versus the Callis family story, but it's been beaten to death. And for all the fans out there, the dub just runs things for too long, and we're so sick of the same. This is the same, and Kenny versus Rocky was probably done better elsewhere. So I don't know why we're getting it.
I got a minute and a half, and I might still try and pause at the end of this. But the discussion's been brought up in everything about have AEW stars, especially in the main event scene, pretty much stayed where they've been at and all of that. I know where I think we both agree with on this situation and where it's been discussed and everything. But there have been some people that have been out there. No, what are you talking about? Oh, this person's moved up, that person moved up. I think when all of your current challengers for the world title are former champions, you don't have a new challenger.
Nobody has progressed. Nobody has really come in and set the new bar. There's two examples of people that I think have elevated their game since signing with AEW. That's Swerve Strickland, though I feel like they're holding him back a little bit. And
Yeah.
Tony Storm. Tony Storm skyrocketed. Arguably, maybe the
Yeah,
most.
but she's that
Yeah,
fucking
maybe.
rocket's
Yeah,
falling back to earth. I'd say Kyle Fletcher.
right. Kyle Fletcher is a guy as close to a homegrown guy. Now I know they say that MJF's homegrown, but let's be real. MJF showed up at the door with a lot of that fucking talent. Like MJF was already kind of ready to go when they
But
showed up.
they've done a good job of kneecapping it, and they did a good job of
Okay.
accentuating it too, though. So,
But I just feel like there's a long list of guys and girls like I mean, we've done this list before, but the Josh Alexanders, the Adam Coles, the Deonna Purrazos, the
Ace Austin's
Camille's,
example why we're
Ace
getting the
Austin.
Moxley match.
Yeah, I mean, grizzled young vets, FTR. Like, I feel like these guys either are no better off or, and you know who might be an exception to that is Ricochet. We can talk about that in a second. But I mean, ultimately, so many of the guys, the people that have gone there, are either irrelevant in the middle or just not nearly as important as they used to be. That's it. That's facts. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't know. Well, and Ricochet and some other people, to me, almost, if you're going from the full history of the brief history even of AEW, that you got a 6-year run, which is normally what you'd have for any sort of wrestler's contract. That's why a lot of them are coming up and everything. I think there's not been a huge growth throughout most of the roster.
No, like nobody's really grown. We talked about how good MJF was once upon a time. I feel like Will Ospreay came in prior, like when he first got to that company. Man, the fans would have followed him to true like real war. They would have followed him into the fucking desert for a fucking gunfight. They were so into what Will Ospreay was doing. But at the end of the day, he kind of went back down to the middle and he's doing mid card stuff. I mean, even a guy like Daniel Bryan ended up being kind of wonky and all over the place. So, I mean, again, it just lacks progression. It lacks here the new, this is what's coming up in the future.
There is no, and it might even be a full wrestling issue as Page slides the North American title to Miles Bourne. So he's trying to make him his protege.
Right.
But wrestling as a whole might have gotten stagnant and stagnate.
Yeah. Like MDB saying MJF is homegrown, but that boy stopped growing a long time ago. Facts, there's none. Again, a lot of people.
I think he stopped growing because the level of someone that he can compete with. Fuck off, Dion just won. Dion wins because Ethan slid the belt to Miles Bourne. He got all confused and confuzzled with the referee stopping him from obviously using the belt. And then, Dion just picks up the win. MJF, to me, I think his issue is he hasn't had anyone good to spar with. Shut up, MDB. He hasn't had anyone good to spar with. So if you don't have anyone good to spar with, your boxing skills start to lose their luster. That jab isn't as crisp anymore because you don't have to lay it in like that.
To have good heels, you need good baby faces. To have good baby faces, you need good heels. And this is the biggest problem. When you are listening to fucking Dave Meltzer on your fucking booking ideas, and he says, oh, heels, baby faces nowadays don't even matter. Then you get a whole bunch of porridge. You get a whole bunch of bland. You get a whole bunch of, holy shit, you got a whole bunch of fist.
We got a whole bunch of title of Miles Bourne just
Miles gonna win.
I don't need your help.
Ethan
Page.
I think Miles is gonna win this belt from Ethan.
Well, I'm wondering we got Tony still backstage.
That's the dude
Miles
from LFG.
Be one of the, what's up?
The one dude on the left, I'm pretty sure is the dude from LFG.
I don't know. The one dude with the shaved head looks like his name's fucking Hamzat or something, but yeah.
Right.
He's from Dagestan. But it's one of those, I think Miles Bourne, they're setting up much like a Jada Parker of you can already see who they're kind of setting that by the end of 2026 are going to be champions. Like Miles Bourne will be a world champion. Jada Parker will be a women's world champion because Ethan Page will move on to the main roster. Ricky Saints will move on to the main roster. You're seeing now people getting set in stone that are going to be NXT for the next year or so.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I mean, sorry, slightly distracted by manager
Did
Ava
you get
here.
distracted by Ava Rain?
Just listening to
Too
her
provocative.
fucking mumble out, and Tony looks all types of riding through this world right now. Put him in a faction with Briggs.
I mean, I know I'm a little cherry face and everything right now, but I mean, minus the ball cap, he looks like minus, without, if I could pull off the bun, he might be a cousin and everything.
100%. Tony
I'm
speaking.
jealous of the man's beard. He's got, a luscious set, but we don't know what's happened to Tony ever since that, pasta primavera that he was having at the Italian diner there.
Okay. As Ava warns Tony, do not get involved in things next week. Do not get involved in the match next week. So Tony's still kind of just, a floating soul.
He's very, no one cared who I was till I put on the bun. A little bit. He is kind of Bane with, the leather fur coat and all of that. But just the presence of I've got to be walked in by security because I'm such a threat. And
right.
It just shows up in Rex shop.
Right. And basically the manager saying like, please don't do that anymore. I can't really stop you. So I'm just going to ask that you don't do that, please.
Right. Well, I'm going to go complain to the manager, so I'll be right back here soon.
There you go. As Nick calls out for help. But Nick taking a pause for the cause. We are on a commercial. I will remind everybody we are back tomorrow for Dynamite 7:45. We go live. And then on Thursday, we have the late edition TNA back at it again an hour later than normal. But we are going to be here for TNA Impact. Looking forward to that one. Back on AMC. And Friday we go noon. Friday we're going at lunchtime. Grab your lunch, grab your sandwich, your Lunchable, your fruit roll-up. What do you put in your little lunch? But let me know. But join me Friday. SmackDown's going to be a good one. We're going early. We get the Friday night. Saturday, we're back for Royal Rumble, 1 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be crazy. And then we go back onto the road to WrestleMania. Raw will return to the US of A eventually. And we get all the shows, all the coverage, all your favorites. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Help the channel continue to grow. We got milestones to hit. We got goals to reach. And we just had our best year ever. We're looking forward to outdoing it this year. Woo! KJ, Nick, what are your thoughts on Swerve Andrade? Should be great. Should be a really good match. I don't quite get how we got here. But it should be an okay match. Does that make sense? I like Swerve a lot. I think Swerve could be a flag bearer for this company, and Swerve should be in big shit. And they should be pushing Swerve hard, and everybody should be losing their mind every time you see Swerve. Swerve is a guy that could help you sell more tickets, sell more merch. He is that good. Andrade can go. I'm a big fan of Andrade and what he can do in the ring. I know he's had some crazy ups and downs in his career outside of the ring, but this is a guy that can do it. So Swerve versus Andrade for me, I like the match. I don't quite get why or what we're going to do with it, but I like the booking. How about that? JC Jane. Yeah, let's go.
Yum yums.
Let's go. Tavion for the win. Yeah, Tavion Heights taking on Lexus King. Up next, get your votes in. Let us know who you're taking. Tavion, a great talent, a nice little blue chipper in his own right. So we'll see what this match looks like. Chris Island, that's who it is. Thank you, sir. I knew I recognized that face. Is Jose here? Jose, wasn't my turn to watch him, MDB, but if he is, he's a little quiet. Jose. Chris, I don't know. I clicked this without reading it. Complain we see the same old guys over and over, so they move on and we get guys making a name. You complain the stars are now gone. Brah. Chris, I agree. That becomes the dilemma all the time, right? I mean, that's I think why I defend Dark State so much. I feel like, right away they had that, come out of the crowd, spotlight, instantly people were like, they're shit Shield, and never really gave them a chance. That's kind of how I feel about them. But I get it. I mean, I want to see the new. I want to see the change. That's a big part of my issue with AEW. I feel like everyone's kind of doing the same thing they were doing 5 years ago. The Bucks are the same. Nobody feels different. A lot of the same rivalries. Like, again, I feel like both companies do it. We give them a hard time. Like, everybody for a long time, we're getting long title runs. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, we got the belt forever, and it feels like you're running back the same shit. So, yeah, I think we need it, but the fans really don't like change. So you're right. I mean, you can't win. You're fucked either way. But it looks like more change is coming. We see all the call-ups. We see some of the movement. TNA's picking up new talent. AEW's picking up new talent. I don't know what their plans are, but again, they need to mix it up. Let's get some new shit. Let's put people in front of people they haven't been with or haven't been with in a long time, and revitalize some of the things you're doing. That's my wish. I mean, across the board. Okay. Interesting. King says to Finley, your father should be proud, and then slides out, says mine would be, as he did. So, I don't know. What are we doing with Lexus? From Cincinnati, Ohio. So get your votes in. Who you taking? Who you taking on this one? Tavion Heights taking on Lexus King. Everybody voting for somebody. Nobody getting nobody votes. Now, I will be honest. I think we're having a glitch up again. This is no fun. Exactly the case, KJ. You just summed it up perfectly. Thank you, MDB. Who else do I got? Jose, where art thou? Jose. Oh, Jose. No. He's not answering. Jose not here, man. They teasing Uriah. Chase you, perhaps. How come Lexus King gets a floating chair? Apparently it's his thing. So, again, does that matter? As he goes for the kick right out of the gate, we're off and running. 71% going Tavion Heights on this one. So Tavion almost beats him instantly again. If Brian Pillman is in 2K26, it means Lexus is more willing to accept what his father meant to the company and start leaning that way. That'd be very interesting. I mean, imagine you could be Lexus King wrestling Brian. Like, that's pretty crazy. But ultimately, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's something that has to happen. Maybe it's something they need to happen. I mean, I feel like Lexus needs that breakthrough moment, that something that puts him over the top. I'm on watching duty, yes, for sure. After last night's Raw, what's your favorite team to win the women's Royal Rumble? Again, I'm still holding on. I said it a long time ago that Belair was going to be my pick, though I'm not positive that she'll be ready for Rumble. If I don't pick Belair, I think Liv's too obvious. 316. I feel like I just feel like, is that too like, okay? It would be better if like Roxanne won the Rumble to surprise us, to cause tension. Who else could take the W that's not around? Naomi's not ready to return, I don't believe. Belair's a maybe, because again, they sold us on the idea that they had to reoperate on her finger, I believe. So I don't know what that means for her long term. I think she's going to be there, and I think she's going to win. Who else is out there right now that is going to be a viable challenger? Alexa and Charlotte are still kind of tied up in their thing. Could like a Nia win it again? I don't like that idea so much. As here comes Stax and Ariana. Crowd's a little quiet on the side of this one, but Lexus is in control. No sign of JC at all on this show. Fair enough. Okay. Not yet, anyway. You got to call Amber and put on an alert. Who is this Amber? Why does she keep going missing? Stupid Amber. That's all I can think of. If you get it, you get it. AEW kept referencing his father, Lexus. Said when he came into the company, he wanted to be separate from his dad, but it might be time to close it. Again, I don't even know if you really have to fully dig into being, Brian Pillman Jr. I don't know how far down that rabbit hole you have to go. I really just think Lexus has to find a way to kind of be himself, or at least line up a little more of something believable. Like he went from like the vintage rock and roll guy that nobody really got to the like the Carney type guy that we're getting now. Again, a lot of us focused on his look and kind of it felt made up. It felt kind of cartoony. And then again, I don't think that Lexus Kings had a lot of barn burner matches. Stavian does fall to the outside. The ref's counting. Stax watching closely. I wonder what you're going to find out. You're going to find out soon. I want to see somebody like Lyra V win the Rumble. See, yeah, I'd be okay with that. Lyra might be a tough show, and I know some people haven't quite connected with her, as Lexus does get the win over Tavion Heights. Wow, this week on Tavion Heights, major upset. Dun, dun, dun. What have we done? What have we done? Okay, I'm shocked. So is Lexus working with Stax now? That's an interesting kind of twist to a DDT. In another match, Okada versus Takeshita, they teased it more on Collision last week. Again, this has been ongoing, and then they were forced to be in a team together, and it didn't work. And then what did they do? They decided to run it back again. It didn't work the second time. So yeah, I mean, if you're just gonna do Okada Takeshita on a Dynamite, shame on you. I mean, that to me would be a pay-per-view level payoff for two big rivals. Well, we'll see. I mean, I just want Takeshita to get out from under all of this. Takeshita's a guy that should be banging, but should be having bangers with, your top guys. And we barely get to see Takeshita wrestle. Stacks Mahomes and his fine-ass girlfriend, fine-ass Canadian girlfriend. Tiffany time at Rumble. Could Tiffany win the 2026 Royal Rumble? It's a valid question. Liv Morgan, Roxanne. People have thrown Julia around a little bit, but I don't see that jump happening under the current state of things. Could one of the women that are currently in a tag team win it and surprise us? I don't think it would be Asuka or Kyrie. I don't think Becky. I don't think could Io Sky win the Rumble? She's been there, done that. I mean, there's options. Liv might be the favorite outside of Liv might be the favorite as far as who we know right now. Ooh, Let me see. Announce participants. Where are we at with the women right now? Io, maybe. Rhea, possibly. Roxanne, not bad, but not great odds. Liv Morgan's a favorite. Raquel's been very interesting, but will she kind of burn through her opportunities prior to the Rumble? Bailey would be a surprise. Anybody putting a dollar down on Bailey? Lyra, Asuka, Chelsea Green. I would love for Chelsea Green to pull it off, but I don't see it happening. Jordan Grace, a bit of surprise. Could happen. Maybe she's there late. I don't see Charlotte or Alexa winning it at this time. Nia, no. Legend, no. Julia, maybe. Maxine? Oh, okay. Maxine Dupree announced on a shot of brandy. Good to know. And Becky Lynch. All right. So we're getting up there in numbers, by the way. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 women announced. One of the things that, Nick was praising that it was very wide open. I mean, it's becoming less wide open and there was no build. So now we're getting it both bad. Spaz, thank you for the $5 super chat. WWE did a wild swing in the guys rumble with Jay, who could be a wild swing. Ladies win this year. I suggest Fallon Henley or Nikki Cross. I mean, that would be insanely wild. I think on the women's side, I think something kind of crazy would be Jordan Grace would be kind of like, oh shit, I can't believe that happened. I think Roxanne Perez would be kind of like a good kind of, oh fuck, she won. I kind of like that. Do you create jealousy there between her and Liv? Liv almost wins. Roxy tosses her. What's up, tosser?
Oh, fuck you. With arms wide open. I was waiting for that, but Liv to me is a favorite. Could Chelsea Green be a Final Four? Like, that's going to be even interesting. Of what's your Final Four look like?
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea would be kind of back to the question from Spaz. I mean, Chelsea's kind of got that wild swing to it. Chelsea would be outstanding. I think that girl deserves it. Like,
everybody just shuts up Michael P.S. Hayes real quick of, right. She's got to be out there jobbing to Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. So we're getting the Triple H commercial with Paul Heyman.
Oh, Twitter's already just all up in a rage.
Life's too short to rage about that stuff. I'm okay with it. I just don't have the energy to be mad.
Yeah, that's the thing of who gives a fuck? Like, it's an audition for a copy of a video game. Who gives a shit?
Right. I don't care. I don't fucking care. But people want a reason. They're dying for reasons to fucking hate this guy.
Oh, exactly. But that's the way to give him one.
Could Tiffany Stratton win the Royal Rumble?
No.
Okay.
I don't know if she's close enough to being back, and I don't know. She's one of those, if she does, what do you do? Exactly.
You put her in there again. You're gonna have to.
You're road dogging it right now. You're road dogging it.
I was just gonna say I'm road dogging it. Hashtag road dogging it. Yeah. I mean, you got to mix it up, and we just talked about it with AEW mixing it up. Road Dogg's got to get to that whiteboard and come up with some ideas who can be in those positions. This like one of the things I didn't like was when Triple H was talking about Chelsea, and they're like, well, in the next tier, she can't she can't beat Alexa. She can't beat this.
Yeah, that was all Michael PSAs. So right? That's you shut
why
that,
not?
You shut the Freebird up.
Yeah, like why not? If you beat them, then you're in that tier. That's how you get to that tier.
That's how you make people.
Well,
we're in a Finn Balor package.
Yeah, talking about the demon.
Well, it's interesting. He's not. There's no spots. There's no room at the end. Virgin Mary in the Royal Rumble. Does he shoehorn his way into a position to where allegedly even you could get him versus CM Punk number 2 at the Rumble?
Well, we saw what happened at the end of Raw, so that's definitely up in the air. I think it would be kind of cool, and maybe this is just like fantasy, that would never happen, KJ booking, but if there was a thing like someone's music hits to come out, number 16 or whatever, but then everything goes black and the demon comes out and does away with whoever that is and just heads to the ring and just steals that spot, but we get that demon entrance with it. That's a nice surprise and a nice way to bring it back. But they would probably more likely save it for the big match. But yeah, that'd be so good.
Then, as I've got Zarya coming out, speaking of demons, but do you have the demon come out, return, and then still lose? Like, that's the thing.
Fuck it, let Finn win the Rumble. I don't give a shit. It's something new.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interessante. I think at this point, is it anybody but Cody?
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I don't want Cody to win it. I know you picked Roman. I don't love Roman winning it either.
Roman CM Punk WrestleMania 42.
Yeah, I just feel like Roman's a guy that doesn't have to go through all the shit. Like Roman kind of gets what he wants. So why are you in here?
But also, though, you're going to have everybody, well, you're only here twice a week. So why should everybody just bend the knee to you?
Like, I don't know. I don't love the idea of the guy that we never see come in and win the Rumble. I just don't love it.
But I think it's really interesting because you're going to have multiple stories throughout the Rumble. Like the vision, for the most part, is all but in. And now, does Logan Paul try and eliminate a Braun Breaker or anything? Do you start to see discontent and dissension amongst groups of who gets in, who gets out? Do we still get Chris Jericho?
Yeah, Jericho. I look. You heard me say it. I don't want to say it again. Jericho. I want that entrance. Like I think the way I pitched it would be so fucking fun and so cool. Of just like up next, number 22, and instead of the Rumble countdown, the Y2J countdown kicks in, and have everyone come unfrazzled for that. I think it's wicked.
You saying him for a number 30?
Fine. I don't think he wins, but I think that's a good 30 to burn.
Well, it's one of those, as we got a match to burn.
But he wins and it's Punk Jericho. I mean, that will be fun to watch in one way or the other.
It's the most AEW versus WWE match we've ever seen.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But does the 30 spot have to be something special? Like, you can't have, we've had it before, booyaka, booyaka, and everybody kind of...
That's where I think people all of a sudden started really hyping up that 30 number. It had to be someone special. It's got to be someone good for sure, because you want to continue that momentum. I sometimes, maybe it's okay that you have a match or something and somebody flukes their way into being like, we know who number 30 is, so we're not disappointed. We know that's number 30. We're good to go. Maybe that's just the easy way out. I don't know, man.
Could you just get the lottery balls and everything like that? Well, could you even see pause AC/DC? I've got big balls.
Balls.
But could you see a da 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 da?
Yeah.
Your kindred spirit, your brother from another mother.
Yeah, man.
Keep that neck injury secret, because we got to keep surprises in Saudi.
Very quiet on the KO front. And I hope, as a fan, that is good news for all of us. I think that would be outstanding. I mean, if you're going to do it, fuck him, have him come back and win it and blow my mind. I mean, it'd be crazy if Sammy was about to win it and KO was the one that stole it from him. But
Sami Zayn versus KO for the world title at WrestleMania 42.
Right? Like Sammy beats Drew and then KO wins the Rumble. There we go.
Or would you do Punk versus KO?
Either way, I mean,
those two would get personal.
The words, the war of the words would be very interesting with those two, and it would be like, let's see. I mean, let's test if you guys really are going to be able to play ball, or is someone going to get a little bit tore up by what happens? Ugh. It's got legs.
Seth's still a wild card.
Seth's out there somewhere.
Well, you have a lot of wild card options. Chris Jericho is still a wild card. Obafemi making his debut in the Royal Rumble. Jacob Fatu. There is so much to me that with the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
I can say Roman Reigns. I don't feel exactly confident in it. He's the top guy, so I'll ride with the top guy.
It's not a bad show, right? But again, I mean, the only reason I'm against it is I just feel like, man, give us something that, like, Roman's been there, done that. Give us something
new. There's nothing saying they won't. Of Jey Uso,
I agree.
John Cena literally last year. It's one of those, I'll pick the MVP just because he was the MVP. I'm fully fine if he doesn't win it this year.
Like someone like Finn winning it would be really interesting, and how you sell us on that. Again, we still have Chamber to figure some stuff out. We will be live for Chamber from good old Chicago out there. So I mean, a lot to figure out still. And I mean, Rumble's been fairly wide open. I said now they're creeping in on not being very wide open. We got 17 women now.
Oh no, so they did what you wanted them to do, so now it's an issue.
Well, I said if you have a bad build and you don't leave it wide open, now you got a problem of like I don't know why some of these people just couldn't have like put it out, like been more vocal about wanting to win the Rumble. That's all.
So we needed 75 promo segments. So,
I
me
would
and
like a
Ian
couple. I would
could
like more
declare for
than
the Royal
0.
Rumble.
I'd like more than fucking 2. We got one from Cody and we got a video package for Roman. It's weak sauce, bro.
No, we had Obafemi. What is you talking about?
Oh,
We
do we?
had
Oh
this
yeah,
and
but
that.
he got a video.
With the women's Royal Rumble, is it better though that it's mostly main roster and that's still almost half the roster, half the participants that are
Right.
still wide open?
Mhm.
Like you say 17, like that's a bad number. That's one or
17 's
two
okay.
over from halfway, but that's halfway. That's halfway.
Yeah, I don't want them to like stop. Don't do any more.
Fair.
Like now we got a sprinkling. So every like second or third buzz is somebody that we don't quite know that's going to be there. I kind of like that ratio. It's not so bad. I mean, the men still have much less. I laughed at Maxine Dupree was announced on a shot of brandy.
I think you needed to take a shot of Brandy to get through her announcing that she's in the Royal Rumble. Do you find it funny that we've had like 10 people announced for a 30-man battle royal and Adam Pearce is telling Finn all booked up?
That's the funniest bit. And right before that, he put Austin Theory into the Rumble, right? Like he put Theory and Bronson in there, and then 10 minutes later, oh no, we're booked. So yeah, I find it kind of funny. And right now, there's only I think 15 men announced. So a couple, we like you said, half what we're gonna get is known. We know some names that might not be known yet, but no room for Finn. We're booked.
No room at the end, Finn Mary. Well, does he work himself into that match?
There's a very good chance that's what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see how that looks. But if you're gonna have Finn push so hard to get in, he's got to be close to winning and have a good reason for not winning.
But he also interrupts AJ CM Punk. Do you get CM Punk versus Finn for the world title? You've got Sammy versus Drew for the world title. We flesh out this card.
Yeah. I actually think they might do Finn CM Punk at Chamber in Chicago. Originally, I thought maybe Punk would be in the Chamber. He's not going to be most likely. So you do Finn Punk for the title at Chamber.
Fair. In Chicago. Oh, we did yours in Dublin, so now we'll do mine in Chicago. Right? Fair is fair.
Back to back, Jack.
Yeah, or Belfast. Sorry, not Dublin, but Thea and Zarya still going at it. Did you see the Farrah Fawcett hairdo that Thea Hale was out there rocking?
New look Thea also looks a little bit thinner as well. We talked about the Amazon dropping some yam.
Just checking waistlines.
I'm just saying, I noticed like you see these people every week. So when they have a like kind of a noticeable change, it stands out. Thea, again, I mean, new look, new hair, maybe trying to get a new vibe a little bit.
On a cut instead of a bulk, my guy.
Right? This is a really good match with Zarya so far. Nice neck breaker.
That's the thing is Thea Hale can wrestle, and she has enough of a personality. It's just the spastic squirrel shit. You need to figure out something besides that. Like that's not a sustainable character personality to me.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's got to have that. And I think she's tried to do it lately. Is you got to have the other gear. You run at your high gear at all times, but there has to be those moments where something happens to take you out of it. Oh, and Zarya, that was a good shot.
Yeah,
backdrop.
But just having that depth of range and that expanding, having a full scope of what your personality, who you are, and everything outside of your just let's go all the time. That's going to be grating eventually.
Right. Liv ain't winning the Rumble. She's winning the Chamber. That's fair. I like that, OG. That could be a thing. Go ahead.
Do they do a women's chamber and a men's chamber? Or do we finally just do like one or the other?
We're doing both. Like it's just,
I know.
Yeah, they're doing both. Foregone conclusion. It's not even a maybe.
Fair.
A couple people mentioned Evil. One says Evil takes Finn's spot. The other one says Evil's definitely coming. I don't know that Evil showing up at Rumble does much for anybody.
No. Respectfully, as the biggest pimp slap as Tatum taking out Izzy.
Oh shit,
on
Izzy
commentary.
down. And Tatum's had a real build to her character.
Oh, Tatum's, think about it. Between her, Shotzi, and Gigi, she's the only one that survived. She's the only Powerpuff Girl that survived.
No way.
Fucking.
There gets the roll up. Boo.
And they want me to give this show a good rating?
Boo.
A small package because of weapons of Tatum distraction.
I feel like we've been package heavy.
Well, think about it. Now we're into the section to all the matches I think that are left to happen haven't been advertised beforehand, have all been built within the show, which is sometimes a detriment. Right? That's the only fucking thing, and I still don't count that as a match because it's going to take all of 10 seconds.
Dusting. Yeah.
What is Tony Khan in the bathroom? A dusting.
A dusting. I'm turning this off. MDB's had enough. Pulling a Boston. I call that a Boston.
The lights go out in Georgia.
Right. I'm turning this off.
Oh, now we're getting a Fatal Influence coming out.
All right. Oh, look, they coordinated entrance like that. There you go. Damn.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, for crying out loud, they are the beautiful people of NXT. The beautiful people has just been Toxic Attraction, Fatal Influence. It very much leaned from.
What's happening here with Thea? Thea and Zarya.
Oh, we can be friends. You help me, and she just F-forward her. F-forward her.
You what?
She F-forward her.
She F-forward her.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Zarya versus Fallon Henley. Just give me that twice.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is I don't. Ooh, Keanu backstage. I don't know if you were on a pause or.
Is he pooping? What are we doing here? Well, what is this shot? Like, why are we showing like?
Flag close the door. Don't look at me while I'm taking a shit. He's dropping he's taking a carver there.
I
don't know if I mentioned it while you were on your pause, but you're going to eventually get the Soruka Zarya split Soul just kind of go up to the main roster, kind of run for a minute and everything. Hopefully you have Zarya stay down in NXT and she probably ends up a world champ at one point. Of where does she go past the split?
Yeah, I mean, again, it does pose a lot of questions, but Soul seems like she's kind of taking the forefront, got a bit of a rocket on her back for obvious reasons. We didn't see her tonight. We didn't see Fallon. And Richard does have a good point. Maybe they were elsewhere and unable to attend Florida tonight.
She'll probably be in the Rumble.
Right, so you expect it. JC makes sense. Soul makes sense. Zarya is somebody that I think is going to use more time in NXT and kind of establish herself away from Soul. Like, this is who I am now. And she just popped the maybe she's more heelish. Maybe she's more, rogue. We're going to find out.
Well, that's where we kind of thought with the whole split between her and Soul. If Soul is going to stay the baby face because she's been that, and Zarya's the one that breaks it up and turns heel and everything.
Yeah. Fallon and Anna Jay do the Spider-Man meme for sure.
Oh,
it's close.
That's the Yum Yums. Oh, that's a fucking Texas bakery right there.
Yum Yums.
Oh my God.
I know we even talked about this beforehand of how I'm trying not to encourage it as I encourage it, but yeah.
I'm dying for heel Zarya. Facts. Fallon is cool. Bonkers, I agree.
Well, and Lainey Reed, they've always managed to find this nice little third piece, whether it's Jasmine Ninks, Lainey Reed, Yeah, I know. I said her name. But they've always managed to find someone that fits perfectly into that. Like I said, they're the beautiful people from TNA just in
Right.
NXT because you had
Yeah.
a Madison Rain, you had this, you had that.
Yeah, we've actually seen it go through, several incarnations and still kind of maintain who they are. So I think it's been good. I mean, see Laney slide in, and if JC goes, do they pull in another person like Nikita Lyons? Now the next
No, don't you fucking put that evil out there. Talon would be the new leader, and you just do it as a
Yeah.
fucking tag team. You
No, you get another third.
Nikita Alliance needs to
What?
just be
I was
sent
just
off in the
complimenting them.
stratosphere.
I was legit just complimenting them on being able to like keep going like you did. And then you're like, oh, if JC leaves.
Because you
knock it off.
mentioned the one person who should never even step foot anywhere around this.
Right, you can go find another, pretty girl to put in the group.
Anybody, and I do mean anybody. Trust me, we sat there and played the one little two. We sat there and looked through the fucking L'Oreal catalog of blonde hair dyes, and they've just all existed in the NXT locker room.
Right? Where's Carly Bright lately? Where is fucking?
Oh, she actually, she hung it up. She stepped away and everything.
T's and P's.
Yeah, no, I was like, of course you mentioned it. Yeah, Carly Bright actually did say,
Carly's gone.
I'm kind of done.
Brindley Reese, is she still a wrestler?
Oh, that's what I was saying. Brindley Reese. Carly Bright's the one that was with Kendall Gray we were calling him Light Bright and everything for a bit.
Bright, yeah. I miss Light Bright. What happened to Light Bright? Thought they had
did you miss Linkin Park? Because they're the theme song for the Royal Rumble.
Who saw that coming? It's a good jam too.
I mean, Triple H, Motorhead, I think NXT, Slipknot. I think he's kind of that metal guy, my guy.
At times. Then other times he's got Travis Scott. We're confused. Fiend.
Fiend.
That's why. Someone just tells
Hunter. Just a trigger warning for any wrestling fan ever. You have that's a sign right now. You just walk into Fiend, and all wrestling fans just start, no.
Right. We got Kendall, Ren, and Charlie Dempsey. He's still here.
Everyone backstage, for the most part at NXT,
right,
looks like this is High School Musical.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we recreate Legacy with Charles Dempsey, Finley, and Lexis King? Put them all together as like the heirs to the thrones.
Don't say that. When they do that, they'll owe us royalties and everything like that. This is Hunter, Paul. We got you.
Oh, look, Lexis and Charlie.
Now, do you want? I want something though with Stacks to where he sees Tony and looks like he's seeing a ghost and everything.
Yeah, you need that moment of almost just shitting his pants, but Tony just
you're supposed to be gone.
Yeah, you see his hand shaking, but here comes Andre Chase. Do I put a poll up for this one?
Well, I know normally with wearing the mask and everything, you got the Rip Hamilton. I think he's just Rip with this of R.I.P. Of Andre Chase. They're over under. The poll should be 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. How long does this match go?
Deal.
You can let us know right now. Even if you take 2 minutes, we'll give you the under.
Yeah, we'll round up.
And if you take the 5, you get if it somehow, for the life of me, goes over this and he just wants to play with a dead body.
Right. All right, get your votes in. Get your votes in. 1, 2, 3, or 4 minutes.
Trust me, I think this might go seconds.
Mm-hmm. I forget Charlie is with Lexis and Stacks. They're slowly starting to build this thing. Charlie, Lexis, and Stacks. So, like I said, put all the second gen or third gen guys together and, call them Legacy 6.0. Keanu Carver.
Yo. Have you seen so many people calling him like, I love Oba Strickland. Swerve Femi.
Swerve Femi, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's jokes.
It's one of those. I'm like, He really is on that level. Oh, short arm clothesline. But this is though you have him just mollywop and just squash a guy like Andre Chase, who, let's be honest, we're all still amazed is still employed, gainfully employed, I might say.
Oh,
And
Andre goes down
NXT.
hard. Sorry, Nick.
No, you're good. Does Chase you seem like an TNA gimmick?
Yes, like Vanity Fair.
The Elegance brand.
Right, the Elegance brand. Like it's that tier of
So cheesy, terrible 80s wrestling gimmick. TNA.
it just starts wandering into a borderline campy.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I think most TNA fans are at a campy, but yeah.
Guys, they're just putting together a group that already together on TNA. Tyso and Irik are so TNT also with them in the last parts. Yeah, they were part of the like Evolve evasion. Remember the secondary evasion? I didn't know they were
So
actually
where
a thing,
NXT
though.
was so beneath invading TNA that Evolve had to do it.
We're done. Thank you, Spaz. And yeah, and he's right. Like that was that secondary, the second wave, if you will. But I didn't realize they were going to actually keep it going.
Yeah, but it was Lexus King and Tyson and Tyreek, TNT and everything. Like, that's the thing is you had all the people on the peripheral.
Right.
That was that faction's name. We've got the conglomeration. That faction's name was Peripheral because that's where all they were.
Living on the edge. Oh, let's go.
Why is this match taking so long?
Oh wait.
You're toying with your food at this point.
He's just playing with it a little bit. We've gone
It's
into
one of those. You've got a child, and one of those of like, if you ain't gonna eat it, then just fucking give me it. I'll take the plate when you're done.
Just say you're not hungry anymore.
Exactly.
Why are you just sitting there rubbing it on your
face?
face?
With your food.
Yeah. Well, Chase doesn't even look like a wrestler anymore. Like he just looks like a guy that they were like he like won a fucking. He was in the audience. He sat in the lucky chair and like you get to wrestle somebody today.
Bro, there are wrestling streamers that look more athletic than Andre Chase right now, and I'm not even throwing us into the mix right now.
He just that's
give me a Malcolm Muscle versus a Keanu Carver than an Andre Chase, my guy. What is your Waffle House order?
Yeah, right. We're at 3 minutes, I do believe. Cross body.
If Andre Chase wins this, I'm done for tonight. You can have this. I'll give it a.
Andre Chase pushing it this far is bothering me. Actually, like, wait, what?
Well, what Andre Chase you has died 1,000 deaths.
He really has.
No, the whole gimmick of the fucking university.
Right.
They gambled it away. They saved it back away. Now you've got the tag team that doesn't feel like a fucking tag team. You've got Brogdon, goddamn Finley, and you're just hoping that Big Brother shows up and saves him from all of this.
Right? Spaz. Andre Chase a wish kid.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Bear, what up?
Bear.
KJ being that chat evening. What I meant a whole lot. You just finally, what are we at?
4.5 minutes, 4 and change.
I said under 5.
There you go.
It shouldn't have taken that long.
No, I don't know why it had to, but Keanu looks good. That's my title, he says.
See, do you think that he'd be kind of coming off more of an actual challenger for the title if he just smashed this man like 30 seconds and everything? Well, because that's kind of how he's been presented.
Stupid.
But
like
you have him just walk through everybody that he's touched. Yeah. So he feels like an immovable force. I mean, you've already got Saints, who I think is a favorite. If Joe Hendry's healthy, he's a favorite. He'll be in the match. So
Carver going back after. Yeah, the finishers. Yeah.
in the busted turnbuckle. Where's his tag team? Where's the rest of Chase U? Where's even a Thea Hale to feel any sympathy about your former mentor?
Maybe this is goodbye. So long. Farewell.
This would be the 17th so long.
Well, yeah, he just keeps fucking coming back. He's like the cat. Sabres beat 7-4. Wow, we're getting a lot of high-scoring games lately. But here comes the crew to help Andre.
Oh, he stomped on the top of his head, so he's got his mouth wide shut.
You said maybe he's Rip. I think he'd rather be in the cast of Hamilton right now. Jesus Christ. Get him out of here. He'd be anywhere.
Alexander Hamilton.
Oh, what's up, Bear? Good to see you, buddy. He's got a family. Go see them. Leave us alone.
Go spend some time with them.
Yeah, go see them. The Elegance brand versus Saruka next Tuesday.
Can we get a Saruka versus Rio match? Is that too much to ask? You give me a Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus their Caucasian and Australian brethren.
No,
I want it. I want it.
Tony explains his actions next week. After 5 fucking weeks, we're finally going to find out what he has.
But he's explaining his motive.
About time. NXT Women's North American Champion next Tuesday. Triple threat. I like it. Lola. Chase still dead.
Well, I broke my jaw. Well, yeah. Oh, because he had the mask. Remember, he was Rip Hamilton, and now he's just Rip.
Yeah. So is this part? Oh, Keanu's got a mic. The cornball teacher. What up, Cornflake?
That's great.
What was that? What is Shiloh right now?
Who better than Canyon? That's what he is who better than Canyon?
You know what? That's fair. And I haven't heard anyone else make that. So if you hear that, you heard it from his mouth first. But yeah, he got that.
Hey, you can at Shiloh Hill. He's if the Toothless Wonder met who better than Canyon?
Right. So we do go to a commercial break. The action, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We have about 12 minutes left in the show. So
what is left?
What is left? What is
left? Question, unless we're gonna get Joe Hendry Jackson Drake.
No, that got tossed out.
Well, then this is why the question stands. What is left to be had? Are we just out here? Did we overstay our welcome? Did they underbook the show?
Are we just doing like a fucking segment? Are we just gonna have like a fucking brawl?
I'm wondering because we've now even executed the last match we had advertised is already passed, and we had multiple matches that weren't advertised.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Carver versus Ricky is looking at a guy like Carver coming in and some of the other bigger talent in Oba's situation. Ricky's not the biggest of guys. That's where Hobbs does work. And I don't want to hear shit about I don't want to hear anyone saying about, well, we're gonna run back the AW stuff over there. That's what the other company does when they sign, they put Undisputed Era together. They've done things. Why would you break it up? They go, you guys can't be a tag team because we're a tag team.
Well, no, I'll give you the comparable of Trick gets over like Rover, especially on the UK scene and everything right now. Of Trick's arguably one of the most over. He's doing shit with Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, and everything on the SmackDown roster. Meanwhile, Carmelo Hayes is your U.S. champion, but he feels almost secondary even to Trick, who just showed up because it's wrestling business is a bit of a size game. Same thing with any sort of major sports, whether it be hockey, whether it be NFL, NBA, you're not going to always have the small guy that's the plucky underdog work out. Sometimes you got to be the big, wolf in the yard.
Yeah, and sometimes as a small guy, especially as a heel small guy, the hero small guy finds a way to overcome. The heel small guy finds a big guy to do some of the work for him.
Well, also the heel small guy finds the way to cheats, and as we saw this earlier, they can't figure out the way to cheats because they miss the ropes, they miss the shoulders, they miss the counts, they miss it all the way around.
Right. NXT looking stacked next Tuesday. Facts. Let's hope AEW Dynamite ain't too long. I hope AEW is really good tomorrow. I thought last night was good. We talked. We were happy with Raw. We were happy with Saturday main event. We were happy. We're happy tonight. Maybe not thrilled, but happy. Tomorrow, I'd like to keep that momentum going. We'll see how it looks.
We'll see. I'm not going to fully say anything on the record, but seeing some of the numbers from NXT or from Dynamite last week, and even compared to TNA's numbers, it's getting more of a tighter battle than we really think of. Allegedly, Dynamite was in 300. Just saying. Shh, don't say that. Don't. That's why the numbers don't come out now. But even TNA went from 173 to 171, so a 2,000 drop off from 1 week to the second week.
That's nice.
With such a terrible, oh my God, how dare you even? How is this company even on TV? And you have a 2,000 drop off. So not terrible.
I think we're just getting a video package about the NXT title.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you can't say that out loud. You know.
That's Dave, good old Uncle Dave
That's
out there.
Dave.
You just cut it off right before it said Tony Khan on the sound clip and everything. But yeah, it's funny how I can know what happened on Thursdays and Fridays as far as ratings if I wanted to look that way and everything. But all of a sudden Wednesdays just disappeared. I don't know what happened, my guy.
Right. We got hope, MDB. We got hope. Gotta have some hope.
Oh, so we got everybody. So we're ending this on a segment.
Oh, it's the ladder match segment.
Yeah, as Keanu Carver looks like he's an extra in the Street Fighter movie. Shiloh Hill, who better than Canyon? Sean Legacy looks like he works probably at an insurance firm or at a car dealership.
Looks fresh off a round of golf.
Yeah, no, that's Jackson Drake. His daddy owns the golf course.
His daddy owns the golf course.
Sean Legacy just had a round of golf at.
And your favorite to win it all.
No.
Out of this motley crew, out of this hodgepodge, I'm taking Dion.
No, because don't we still got a Saints and don't we still got a?
Yes.
I'm assuming I believe in Joe Henry.
That was a wrestler's name. I'm assuming.
Man. Well, no, this is now where you're gonna get all the indecision out the way and everything to where Joe Henry's gonna be official like a referee whistle in this.
Right? This is now they might have 7 people. This is where we find out it was Hobbs that jumped Joe Henry.
Well, no, how the fuck you can turn around and wake up with a steel chair in your hand, my guy?
Right? Oh, I mean, this
Drake looks so much like the bad guy in any Disney movie. Like any Disney. Hi, welcome to
Devin Sawa. Is that Devin Sawa?
My guy. Pick a Wizards of Waverly Place, Hannah Montana. Pick a fucking Lizzie McGuire. Pick a mid fucking 2000s.
The captain of Team Iceland.
The knuckle puck.
But he getting booed heavier than everybody, like as far as reaction goes.
Yes, because why is this child here yelling at us?
They don't like him at all.
Shut up, child. Oh, Saints, man.
Lights out.
Oh, Saints, this is the revolution.
Saints has a ladder. Ricky's got a ladder.
No, he's the pro at the golf course that Jackson Drake owns, to where Sean Legacy played at. He's the guy of, hi, I'm Troy McClure. You might remember me from such matches as.
Is Ricky being ridiculous? Facts.
But I don't look down on all you guys.
Yeah, D&D. Davis and Doyle.
Double, Troy and trouble.
Right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a law firm from Eastern Canada. Davis and Doyle here. Arr.
Have you been struck by a polar bear? Has a moose gone through your house? Have you been pulled over by a horse? Call Davis and Doyle today.
Clip that shit. Oh, that's jokes.
That's what it was. Thank you for noticing. This is
Keanu.
now where everybody throw hands. Everybody
Everyone's throwing
throw
hands.
Spanish
Oh,
fly,
shit.
legacy fly.
Legacy. Oh. There they go.
Honestly, though, out of everybody that's here, you've got
Nobody
Evolve
matters.
champs, you've got, speed titles, you've got just announced on the rosters and everything. Slim pickings, I feel, of who
Slim
you actually
pickings.
believe is actually going to win the NXT title.
It's
Say his name.
his name
he
is. Joe's limping. Oh, he even did the angry spin. So they're kind of selling me on Joe's got a big, he's hurt. He's selling the heroes triumphant comeback. Joe, Ricky, Dion are the only realistic winners of this match.
Joe and Ricky are your feud going through most of 2026.
Dion's gonna win, bro.
Dion, you can fuck that kid. Yeah.
Wait, you say peon? That's not good.
Oh, no, that's what he is. But yeah, no, Joe Hendry and Ricky Saints are your Keanu Carver. That's the thing you got to keep in count. And you still might even get a Royce to 5'9". This right here for the number one.
That's twice I saw this guy's finisher, and that's twice I'm not sure if it works.
It's just kind of a tilt-a-whirl.
It's it's kind of like a power slam crossroads kind of idea, but it just, I don't know, it's weird.
It's not the right finisher. Oh, they knocked out Vic Joseph's candy because you can see it by Drake. But it's not a proper finisher for a big guy. Like a big guy finishers, a power bomb, a power slam, a running slam, a choke slam.
Yeah.
Something slam involved a
Yeah,
little
I mean,
bit.
it's impactful. It's just optically, it's like he stops halfway.
Yeah. But so Joe Hendry, Oba, Dion.
Next Tuesday is fucking stacked.
Is it not a special show? Is it not a New Year's Eve or something?
I thought it was Vengeance Day, but they're just calling it NXT. I thought with everything that was being announced that it was going to be Vengeance Day, but I have no official Vengeance Day announcement that I know of as of yet.
And we're getting the Knockouts tag belts, so maybe we'll have to get Anthony on a Tuesday because we've got the Elliot Spraying versus Zaruka. We've got Tony explains his actions.
Yes.
I feel like Mr. Lane.
I feel like they just did this 4 minutes ago.
I know. And well, they did it again 4 minutes later, so we can all catch up.
Yeah, 100%.
Lola, Fia, Izzy.
Yeah, no. It is stacked next Tuesday.
Just Thea and Izzy almost look like they should be a fucking tag team.
Right? It's a really interesting way to kind of wind us down here. Like,
it is a really it is a fucking.
This is the epitome of go home.
Oh man, I think they ran the fuck out of shit. We're telling in Birmingham, Alabama. If you're in Alabama, don't worry, you can get your NXT ticket passes out there. They're just
they ran back the whole
reel's still rolling, but we ain't got shit to film.
Keanu's just been standing still for 18 minutes looking up. It's like you go get stuck like that.
No, you ain't looking like that. You get stuck.
We go off the air finally, as we hit the 10 o'clock hour. But
that was a mercy killing of a show.
What?
That was a mercy killing of a show.
Just at the end of like, they literally, because they, before the main event segment, they ran through the card for next week. Then they ran through it again at the end. Then you said, they're like, by the way, Albuquerque and who else is out there?
Don't you worry. And West Tennessee and South Tennessee.
We were
But no, we worried and wondered like when they went to the last commercial break and we're like, what do they have left? They've advertised everything. They've done everything. They've had all it is. And they had the little powwow. They had Saints come out. They had Joe Hendry come out. So now we've official like a referee whistle. We got 7 people in it. And they forgot it was a 5-minute segment that they booked for a 15-minute fucking section of the show.
Yeah, somebody did not live up to their end of the deal. Yeah, it felt like it was interesting. And again, you're trying to sell us on a brand new world champion. So I don't like people out there. I can't believe this is the main event. Remember, they're trying to sell us on there's a new world champion coming. Part of the problem is 3 of the 4 of them at the beginning. I don't know how good they were to be in that position, but nonetheless, I get what they're trying to do. Carver looks like a badass, which means he's not going to win it. He went over tonight, so he's losing on next week. Ricky
Joe Hendry and Saints. So Saints didn't get involved, and Joe Hendry went under.
So Joe Hendry's about to get the belt, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this big dude power bombs him, and Ricky climbs up the ladder
here for the number 1,
and pulls it down, and gives Royce a big hug. And that's how we go. That's what I think is going to happen.
Could be. Well, again, though, that's going to be interesting. Yeah. That's going to happen on a regular Tuesday, not on a special Tuesday, not on an extra highlighted package Tuesday or a Saturday. Might just happen on a regular Tuesday.
Right. No, regular Tuesday. I was like thinking, like, is the Dynamite doing something special that I don't know about? What, like, because usually, like, we'll stack up against, get ahead of it, but it's a stack card. It really
does
is.
Does your hogs hang low? Does the wobble to and fro?
That's what I think it should be, man. Are you surprised that Oba vacates the title and then we crown a new champion just on an NXT, not a Vengeance Day, not something else? Does it matter?
I mean, if we're looking at this at the ultra literal sense, and again, saying ultra literal, if you walk off the job of, sorry, we got to figure out who's going to be, the next technician on the line today, not, in a week or so, and we don't got to have a special this and a special that. So I don't fully mind it. And it's a big, wide open opportunity with this. I know wrestling fans don't like wide open opportunities, whether it be Royal Rumbles or ladder matches or anything like that, but you can have that. That's not even what I'm mad at.
Well, ultimately, I mean, again, we take a rating out of 10 for all the shows, people. Give us your points. What did you like? What didn't you like? I know I completely understand what you're saying, but we'll see where this goes. I really do think if Ricky, how do you stop Joe or someone else from winning? Ricky might get a little help next week, but they're going to make a big deal of it. They're trying to give you a reason to tune in on Tuesday.
I could see, though, to where Saints wins clean. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
Not clean in the sense of like he could just clatter Joe with a chair as he's going up, and then he climbs up.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. All right, as ratings go tonight, before we get to the chat and see what they say, I'm kind of in that 7 range. Again, I know it's kind of your average throwout, but I feel like it was good, not great. I mean, 6.
I'll say 6.5.
Okay. 6, 7.
Honestly, I could be almost swaying to a fucking 6 with the way that OTM got robbed.
Oh, come on. Good
this show was starting off not on a great foot, and it didn't end on a good foot either. It was playing more hop along than hopscotch a little bit. So I'll give it a 6.5 to give it a benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, a very subdued way to go into the finale, or to the end of the show. Like, I'm very surprised, right? People said, here comes a brawl, and we got the brawl. And then we got more call-outs. And
we got staring.
Keanu staring, like, all right, bro, sit down. We get it. You want the belt.
Sit down. Be humble.
Right, good show. No reason to overrate the show. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Paul. I think that's fair assessment. It's a 7. There was a couple good matches, but nothing groundbreaking, nothing we're going to talk about next week. There's still good stuff happening, and everything's kind of, they treated it like a go-home show. They really did.
But what are we going home to?
Next week.
Well, but it also felt like literally you took your pause around like an hour and a half into the show.
Yeah.
And it felt like they had pretty much, outside of Keanu Carver and Andre Chase, which should have not lasted anywhere near close to 5 minutes. It felt like they had pretty much already run through everything that they've already advertised, everything that they've already pitched. So it's like,
right.
Oh fuck! What do we do with the rest of this show?
Yeah, and that wasn't even a tape show. It was a live show, so it's kind of funny where it's just like,
oh, they did this on a tape show. It's even worse. You had time to edit shit,
right? 7 out of 10 from Vance. 6 out of 10. Did not impress me. 7 out of 10. Knee pads. What is Powerhouse Hobbs' finisher move in? Is it not a power bomb, like a Pearl River plunge kind of vibe?
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while.
Big ass, he's known for the spine buster. Right? Well, the spine buster,
big spine buster. Yeah. 7 out of 10. Goth Izzy, interesting. 7 out of 10.
That's real. That's a deep cut that I don't think too many people appreciate. That you mentioned the Pearl River plunge. That's a fucking Shane Douglas cut.
Yeah, I mean, again, fucking Ahmed Johnson shout out.
Oh my god! I didn't even know that man had a move set.
No, nobody did. Yeah.
I thought it was just run at opponent.
Right, because it's stacked. Let's go. Nick hating on Alabama is priceless. I love it.
Because you live at home in a trailer.
I like it.
What the hell you gonna do?
7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Any Waffle House in Canada? No. I mean, the closest we have is Denny's.
Do you know? Okay. Secret hidden code for Waffle House is it is like the ultra shit's gone sideways.
Yeah.
Code of like that closed down. Well, no, you don't have like you have an equivalent in Canada that if like this is closed down, the end is nigh. The end is nigh. Time to run away. The end is nigh.
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, we got our greasy spoons and certain spots everywhere, but nothing kind of like across the board like you guys have.
We have the Waffle House that you can get a 2-piece with a soda on the side, or if it's closed down, run away and hide.
Right, or chair upside the head real quick.
No, you just catch that shit. And
you just catch that shit. Nick has a wide open opportunities such as field goals. Nick hates.
Hey, look, there's 2 uprights for you there.
We had people with the 2 uprights for you. Championship match in a battle royal. 6-7. I did it. I hate now that when the number 6 and the number 7 appear together, I don't want to say them. They've ruined it for me. The youngsters have ruined it.
I don't care enough. Like, we did enough stupid shit as you and everything. I can still only draw an S with the lines and everything. I'm an artiste because I can do that and everything.
That and the 3D hallway.
Yeah, I don't care. It's just it doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck.
It's just 6 out of 10. There you go. Nick gotta let the dark side hate go. He won't do it. He won't.
No,
they're like
I am a Jedi warrior. I won't succumb to the dark side, the dark state.
Right? We got to subdue Nick.
Pause. Pause the fuck on that.
8 out of 10. 10 out of 29 or 30 or 230. It's a range, I guess. Let's hope. Let's go. All right.
Dr. Isaac Jacob, 230.
2 youths.
2 youths.
Let's go. Love you, Nick. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. We're back tomorrow for Dynamite. Swerve, Andrade, a whole bunch more. They get announced like popcorn. You just pop. We don't know where it's coming from, but we know it's going to be interesting when we get there. We will see. Hopefully the momentum can go and continue. This was a good show, not a great one, but hey, they can't all be gems. Next week is fucking stacked. Check out all the socials. Go check all those buttons. Click all the stuff. Buy a shirt. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Do all the stuffs. That's our show tonight. That's all we got. That's all I got.
Yes, and tonight was an uncut gem, and much like Dynamite keeps popping off, Dynamite
That was
keeps
my
popping
nickname in
off.
high school.
What?
It was my nickname in high school.
Uncut gems or Dynamite?
Yeah, let's move on.
99? No, I can't say that. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that rest, you put that for life with it.
See you on the flip side, folks. Come back tomorrow. We go boom.